Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is a 3-month reading. We're going to take a card from each pack here to represent each month. So the reading will be over a period of time. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe if you want. Helps the channel. This is for month 3. There we go. Okay, right, for the first month, we have Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Now, this is blooming. This is change. This is you transforming a situation. It could be your environment. It could be your life in general. But there's a shift coming in, most definitely. So it's like you're growing, you're spreading your wings, things are improving. So let's have a look. We have the Page of Wands. The Three of Cups, beautiful energy there. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So we know why we need to transform things here, because we are burdened. We're burdened. It's time to lay our burdens down. This cycle is coming to an end. You need to lay your burdens down. You need to learn from the lessons that you've experienced here. You're learning. You're wiser now than you've ever been about how you want to go forward here and change things. Now, what we've got to understand is that we've got to be living in harmony with everything in our lives, with people in our lives, especially people. Now, this could be you being on the same page as someone. So there could be being around good friends, having good partners, where there's equal respect is important here. So if you're in situations, for example, where that's not happening, then that needs to be addressed. We need to change that. It's important that we're around people that are on the same page as us, that understand us, that have the same morals and standards as we do, and the same outlook in life, because that's what makes for this beautiful balanced harmony. So we need to, if you're in your head about something, we need to bring you back into harmony here. And this can also be somebody in your life that can support you at this time as well. Beautiful energies of people being on the same page. So please have a look at that if that's not going on, because there's a path you're inspired to go down, and you know what it is that you want to do here. There's something you're enthusiastic about and you're passionate about. Now, what I would say at this time, if you're having a hard time, it's nice to go out, when we're in challenging times at the end of something, and it's nice to be able to celebrate and have fun with people that we trust and enjoy. So it doesn't mean to say you can't go out and have fun. It's making sure that you're around the right people that you relate to. Because if there's people around you don't relate to, that's going to affect the imbalance of your emotional balance, basically. So there could be celebratory times come up, your birthday, it could be anniversaries, anything like that, celebratory times coming forward. So it's time to have fun. But it's time to be inspired to go down this brand new path. You've got the ideas. We need to see how we're going to go about that. So let's see what our next month is all about. Launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveller sailing forth into the universe. So there we go there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. It's the light of the camera, actually. So this is your idea here. And what we're needing to do is we're needing to take action, right? Because there's a new path you could be going down here and shifting things and transforming situations to bring in this beautiful balanced energy that's going to make you so much happier. So let's see what this is about. We're wanting to do something to improve things, something that you're excited about that would add to your own happiness. There you are there. That's your Temperance card again. And this is about emotional balance. So that's Sagittarius energy. 5 of Swords, which is change that's needed here to get on this new path. The 9 of Pentacles energy. The Hierophant. Now, what we've got here is we've got compromise that's needed. Flexibility might be needed here. This is about you making the change that's necessary, because 5s are change. There might be compromises. Now, people don't like compromise because they feel they're giving in. It's not about giving in. It's about you making the necessary changes to get onto this path. We need to take action to bring in what you're passionate about, what you want to achieve here. So be flexible. Do what you need to do for yourself to bring this about, to get onto that path that's going to start this journey, that's going to bring in this beautiful harmony. Now, it could take patience because this is a major arcana card. So you need to be patient with yourself and others. It might be a process. You need to be patient. But if you show patience and you compromise and you're flexible enough and you go with it, you're going to find that emotional balance again. When you come to the end of this journey, or at least further down the line, you're going to feel the emotional stability coming back. So anger and frustration might be involved in this situation, most definitely. And this is your card, Sagittarius. This is your card. So that you're up in the air about something, definitely. This really is about having the confidence to do this. It's about being independently minded, not being swayed by others. It's also, as well, if you want to find this beautiful balance in your life, you have to understand how much of yourself to give and how much to hold back. Because this is a young empress. Now, this could be finances. You might be overspending when you don't need to be. You might be giving too much of yourself when you don't need to be doing it. You need to self-preserve. So this is a person who is confident and knows how to look after themselves at the same time. You know what I mean? So you want to create a beautiful environment, and the way you're going to do that is you're not going to do it if you don't find the balance between, this could be money, right? So lending money and not getting it back, overspending when you don't need to spend. This could be work where it's draining you. You're saying yes when you should say no. You need to look after yourself and have more downtime. That kind of energy we're talking about. So we need to get on a more well-balanced path, most definitely. And this here is about your traditional values. So all the challenges you've been through here has taught you, it's been a spiritual journey, and it's taught you things. You've got wiser as times went on. Now you need to use that wisdom when you're making your choices here and using your confidence to bring the stability back in. And especially when you're making compromises and flexibilities involved. So your traditional values may be affected here, how you see life, how you see things. Definitely this could be you, if it's your job, for example, you could be going to other companies, you could be joining bigger companies, you could be getting spiritual advice, on this, anything like that. But this really is about you being your true authentic self and honouring your traditional values and what they mean to you. Okay, because that's the only way you're going to find this balance. So things need to be sought at. You need to find the middle path, that flexibility, to bring the changes in. The third month is man holding a coin. Now, this could be somebody who's giving you money, helping improve your situation financially, most definitely, or it could be an increase in your finances, right? There could be a windfall, an inheritance, or it could just be that there's money coming from somewhere you didn't expect. It could be somebody giving you back money they owe you, Eight of Pentacles. The Judgment card, major decision time here over this compromise that needs to be made that's going to bring joy into your life. The Three of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles. So there is something that's definitely been upsetting. So we need to bring the balance back. Your equilibrium's off. So disappointment, heartache, upsets of any kind. This is a temporary place you're in, because if you look here, you need to find that if I go diagonally, you need to find that compromise and flexibility, that middle path, so that you can start making improvements bring improvements into your situation here. So what we're saying is there's a major judgment call needing to be made. This really is about work, focus, working on whatever it is that you desire. So getting your head down and taking action and putting the effort in. And you really need to put the work in here to bring this to fruition, because it's going to be a process, because it's going to take time for everything to settle down. So get focused. This is the third month. You get focused. You know what it is you want to do. You know what area of your life you want to transform. You know what you need to do to bring this balance back into your life. The disappointments are in the past. They're temporary, but we need to focus on what the work we need to do in the area that it's affecting, so that we can bring that balance back. And major decisions needing to be made with regards to whatever this Three of Swords has represented for you. And what we're saying here, and I did say patience, is take your time with this, do your research, gather as much information as possible. And that could be, for you to go forward, to take it forward. Before you take it forward, dot your I's and stroke your T's. If there's contracts or anything you're signing here, don't move forward with things until you know exactly what you're doing. So, you know, if there's loans here or moving home or anything like that, look at the small print. Do your due diligence here. It could be that you're needing to take your time to find a compromise as well, the middle path. That might take time to do that with the Five of Swords energy. You know, this here, you might have to work your way through something to get to this, but make sure when you do, and because it is a major judgment call, it's a major stepping stone forward, that you know exactly what you're doing with it. Okay, I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.